So before we get into the nitty-gritty of this video, there's one thing that I wanted to talk about since the first episode of Star Fox, and it's always passed my mind.
Alright, go for it.
In order to... let me start that one again, actually. You know when there's radio chatter in Star Fox, like someone rings you up and then you say, Star Fox, help, I'm being chased, or something like that.
Yeah.
In order to actually hear any of that... shut up, General Pepper. In order to actually hear any of that, none of that is actually coming through the television, and therefore it's not being picked up on my capture card. So in order for me to capture that, I have to actually plug a auxiliary cord from my gamepad into my computer's audio jack in order to record it straight from there.
Jeez, you're taking it seriously, eh?
Well, it's not that I'm taking it seriously, it's that Nintendo kind of forced a lame just requirement, just a completely arbitrary requirement on it, and I'm just getting around that. So the reason why they did that is because they wanted it to be a more immersive experience. So you're sitting on the chair, and then you're playing the game, and your eyes are focused on the TV, and then there's radio chatter, and you hear it coming from your gamepad. So that's supposed to like screw with your audio with your ears. Mm-hmm. That's supposed to screw with your perception, with your hearing perception. And it's supposed to like make it seem more... It's supposed to make the audio seem more 3D than it is.
Right, like the whole bit about you're hearing this through your cockpit.
Yeah, exactly.
That never works.
And it's, well, I mean, like the whole gamepad is just... The Wii U in general is just a thing that doesn't really work out, ultimately. Especially with the gamepad in particular. One of the beta images, or rather, one of the images of the Wii U's gamepad... Thanks. One of the images of the gamepad in its alpha stages was literally just a tablet and two Wiimotes taped to the sides.
Proof of concept.
That was the proof of concept, but you know, it just like something like that. It just doesn't seem like it's off to an amazing start if that's what they're basing it on.
It's like, you know how you like Wiimotes? Well, we strapped on two on the side of what else you love.
Honestly, the Wii was so bloody successful. It must have been because of the Wiimote. So if we have two of them, then it'll be twice as successful, right?
Plus a tablet.
Oh, the tablet? No. I mean, like, think about the 3DS. It's so wildly successful, or rather the DS, I suppose. But the DS is so wildly successful, it must be because of the touchscreen.
Oh, Nintendo.
It's amazing how wild their way of thinking is. Like, sometimes they get it right, and other times we get the Wii U.
Well, if we're going to discuss, like, I'm supposing if we're going to discuss the economics and the need for innovation in gaming, you know, it really does come down to, like, how can we convince people to buy our product and our competitors' products? And, you know, other than the whole console war business between PS3, X60, like the whole fanboy thing, you know, Nintendo was kind of the only one who was offering something different, and yet, at the same time, the difference has become, I want to say, like, old. It's like, oh yeah, Nintendo does wacky stuff, but they don't make good games. Or you could argue the games are not that fun to play because there's a reason the controllers have stayed kind of the same shape for ages.
Right.
It's because they found a good combination of buttons and layout, and it's like you can't really mess with that. You can't knock them for trying, but at the same time, the execution, it leaves a lot to be desired.
So that reminds me, it was announced earlier today that a new Nintendo Direct will be on September 1st.
So no, just tomorrow, or 2 days rather.
In 2 days, yeah. I mean,
what's it going to discuss? The new Zelda game?
No. Actually, it has nothing to do with the NX. It's 3DS only. But it just, I just bring this up mostly just as another talking point. Like, I wonder what they're going to reveal about the NX eventually. Because that's their system. They've been gearing up to talk about it for a couple months now. I mean, they're not ready yet, obviously, but...
Well, they don't want to jinx it, clearly.
That's one way of putting it, I suppose.
They're like saying we want to get it perfectly right before anything wrong happens. Oh, nice. That was a good save. I was wondering if you still had the ability to transform into basically a Harrier jet.
Yeah, why not?
What? Yeah, I'm guessing if the rocks fell down, you wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have been able to get this one. You would have to go underneath all the way.
If the rocks fell down, I could have just transformed into the Harrier jet and kept going anyway.
This is like I meant like in the first time you play this map.
Oh yes. If I didn't have the Harrier jet upgrade, then yeah, I was screwed.
So I wonder where we're going to this time. Did we go into the teleporter last? No, we didn't, did we?
No, we didn't. No, the teleporter wasn't there the first time. And we're not going to go there immediately. Our current run through Titania, that's just me getting all the medals. The last time we were here, I only got one, and I think it was from Mission Accomplished. But now we're getting all of the medals, which is find 2 of them that are just out in the open. Get all the kills, which we missed by 3 last time. And
the gold rings.
Yes, the gold rings. So we're just gonna come up to this boss and we're gonna mollywop it and
mollywop it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like,
Fox, get out of here! Don't come any closer!
Mulgaro is such a cool boss.
Don't get sucked in!
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that as soon as you saw the Sandworm gimmick, the second time around, you just whip out the Mulgaro. The comparison to another boss from another series.
Well, it's just so iconic. I love Mulgaro. You remember when we played Brawl all the time? I was like, I gotta hear Mulgaro battle on the seaside, man. I gotta hear the ocean theme.
I don't know if I'd call Mulgaro iconic. When you say Wind Waker, Mulgaro is not the first thing that comes to mind.
Boss-wise, or just game-wise?
Well, game-wise, but boss-wise, I think the first boss that would come to mind would be the giant bird that kidnapped your sister.
But you only see him like he's more like a. I mean, now we're discussing. Forget Star Fox. We're killing talking Mulgaro.
Well, I mean, you know, we're just kind of filling the air. We've already seen all this.
Yeah, it's like you're just kicking the boss's ass. But the whole point of Mulgaro, I thought, was that it was like a boss that you never really saw before. Like in the sense of like this like gigantic boss that you fight in a sand pit. That's brand new. I mean, even the first boss, even the bird boss, like you're fighting him around a platform, kind of has already been done. But you know, and the song of Mulgaro is really cool. You know, the idea behind it. It's like fighting the twin worms in Majora's Mask, where you turn into a giant.
Oh yeah.
That was also a badass boss. I love that thing. I don't lie that I sometimes fire up Wind Waker just to play Mulgaro again.
What? Do you have a save file ready to go?
No, I meant like when I used to play it more often.
Oh yeah.
And I had it completed. Yeah, I pretty much had a save file with Mulgaro battle ready. Oh, the sandworm's scrapped. Or is it scrapworm? The scrapworm is scrap.
And we got the +10 this time.
Welcome back, Peppy. Thanks, you guys.
So what was your opinion on Titania? I think I asked you this last time.
Like I said before, it was like, I was just kind of like, because it's like, oh, Landmaster in a desert planet again, and one of your teammates is down. I do get the whole repetition of Star Fox 64, but they changed it up ever so slightly. I don't know why this one in particular gets my gears ground up. Like, Zone S at least went for something different, even if it didn't work. This one, just, I don't know. It's too repetitive, I think. It's just like you landmastering. Maybe I just don't like the Landmaster.
That's bullshit. Everyone loves the Landmaster.
No, the Landmaster was really only good in that one level with the train.
I think that might also be contributing to it. Like, Titania isn't Macbeth.
Alright. To the warp zone?
We are on our way to the portal this time. It's gonna take us a minute, though.
Why don't you just transform and just fly over there?
You know what? That's literally exactly what we're going to do.
You just have to get within range or something?
Yes.
Anyway, you're saying?
Do you think it would have been a better idea to remake Macbeth rather than Titania?
Hell yeah. Can you imagine Macbeth with like the Harrier jet, like to bomb the train and shit? Like as an alternate route? That would have been badass.
Would you rather them replace Titania or Ficina?
Well, Ficina at least was different because Ficina in the first time around was an all range mode fight with Starwolf.
Right.
This time is, you know, Titania is just Titania.
By the way,
graphics
Peppy's
is well
fine.
done.
Thanks for coming to get me.
Oh, hey, what the fuck?
You all right?
Peppy, how'd you... What?
Don't worry about it.
We better take a closer look.
Oh, hey, you have a partner this time. That's the first time we go through a warp zone with a partner.
Slippy and Falco, they'll just mind their own business.
Yeah, Slippy and Falco are like, did you find Peppy yet? Where's Peppy?
No, wait. How about, like, can we confirm that the person that flew into the portal with us is Peppy? And Falco and Slippy, they're still looking for Peppy, and they find the real Peppy, and we're just like, now we're just stranded out in space with some stranger.
That would have been pretty wild. That would have been like, I tricked ya.
That ride of yours ain't built for space combat, Fox. Better leave this to me. All right, Peppy. Good luck.
Interesting. All you fans out there?
One ship. What an insult! Ready the main cannons. Destroy that little mess.
So now we're playing as Peppy.
That's pretty neat. Does he have any particular special skills?
No. It is exactly the same as playing as Fox, except for two things. Whenever you barrel roll, he says barrel roll.
Oh god. Wow, in the hands of someone competent, Peppy actually can do damage. Who'd have thought?
And the second difference is that Peppy does not benefit from the Black R-Wing. So even though I do have it active right now, he's flying just a classic R-Wing. Actually, if I have the Retro R-Wing active, I believe he would be going in with that.
Because, well, that's because the Black R-Wing, there's only one, and it's Fox's, right?
Right,
Whereas the Retro R-Wing belongs to everyone.
right.
Right. That's half of them down.
So the whole point to this fight is you just gotta take out the guns on the Salvadora. And there are 14 guns. And that's it.
I like how the guy was so cocky, he's like, just one ship, haha. It's like, dude, do you know who these are? Do you know who these guys are? They're Star Fox.
In order to get the medal on this level, there's only one. You have to beat it within 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, I see your best is already 138. Can you beat it? Can you beat yourself?
Yeah, actually.
Let us see.
I don't know. Spoilers.
Yeah, actually, wait, no, forget I said anything.
Just one more to go. Music to my ears.
I would like to see Fox saying something.
How could
Well,
one
whenever he
ship
barrel
take
rolls?
us down?
No, I meant like, come on, Peppy, you're doing great.
Never pays to underestimate Star Fox.
Was that you barrel rolling out?
No.
That was just Peppy being an ass?
I kind of wish it was. I wanted to edit in Peppy saying barrel roll as soon as he did that, but I couldn't get a clear clip of it.
Aw. Well done, Peppy. You still got it.
Beat the hell out of the time requirement.
Jeez, yeah. Beat your last record too by quite a bit. Well done, Peppy.
Whoa, you really didn't need my help out here, huh?
Wait, where'd you get the...
Still got some fight left.
Where the fuck did our Black R-Wing come from?
Let's go.
It came from the Great Fox.
Where is it here?
No? Don't worry about it.
Oh, this game.
So there is exactly one planet left before we move on to our final mission objectives.
I'm looking forward to it.
So next video we will be going back to Fortuna, the one with Monarch Dodora.